belong together.
Alright, welcome back to my playthrough of Super Mario Kart for the SNES Mini. Yeah, I feel stupid. I thought it was Peach and Koopa that I used for the end, but no, apparently I have been wrong this whole time, and it was Toad. Now, I probably also wasn't thinking 100% clearly because I did these two first, and then I did everything else on top of that, because I wasn't going to do this game if I couldn't complete both special cups, because, you know, I didn't want to leave it on that kind of a note. So it took me... it took me a little while to do these. I'll tell you right now, these were frustrating as all hell, and even though I'm not in the thick of things right now, obviously I'm doing this, you know, after the fact, but my hands were sweating and shaking so bad by the time I was done with this. This was mind-numbingly insane, but yeah, so the entire time I was thinking, hey, I used Peach and Koopa for it, which, you know, not too far of a stretch. Ended up just swapping Peach over to the other video where I used Toad. So, and since it was an easier one, the only real problem I had was with these two, so it wasn't that big of a thing. So, you know, I mean, the biggest problem here is you have to race these about as perfect as can be. On top of that, the computer is insane. They're fast, but it's like I have to cut every corner I can to try and get around them. On top of that, avoiding their constant use of items like her mushrooms all over the track. Her just keeping up with me. You have to run and you have to make sure to use everything at your disposal. These special cup tracks are basically what I'm trying to say is, and it's, shoot, it would have been easier being in the middle of things, or while doing this in the middle of things, I should say, but the problem there is, I wouldn't have, everything I had was going into just keeping focus on this. So I couldn't have talked, I couldn't have done anything. The fact that I finished first and I ran about as good a race as I could hope for, and Peach kept up pretty good, I want to say, although the biggest problem here is even if you run a really good race, run a really good set all the way until the end, the final track, you still have to do it. You still have to make sure you don't rank out. That's another big problem. You could be in first all four of these, but if you rank out every single time on the at the end there, well, then it doesn't matter what you did it. So you have to finish as good as you started. And me, I'm crashing into fish and drowning. Yeah, and here's the thing, I didn't quit here because in my head, I'm screaming because I'm pissed, but the only person I could blame is myself because I'm the one who hit the goddamn fish. But the good thing is, it's a case where good items and good fortune kind of make up for, and then good fortune isn't firing her. She was right there too, and I missed hitting her with a goddamn red shell. But the good thing is, see, when you have another one, you could just wait, because there's no hurry, and it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, sure, catch up so I can hit you. I don't want to run that risk. I play everything. I jump between reckless and being as careful as can be on a dime. I will switch back and forth. Because when you're in first, you can afford to scale it back a little, not be as reckless, because it's until you make a mistake that they can catch up. But no, I mean, even watching this, I'm tensing up. I know how it ends. That's the thing. I know how this madness ends. But being back in it now just makes me remember all the madness it took to get here, because it probably took me about an hour on each, like on the 100 and the 150cc for both special cups. These are mind-numbingly crazy and hard, but see, I finished first both times. And it's not like I'm okay at this game. I think just being in that mindset of about ready to lose my shit just cranked me to cranked me to the nth degree there. But it's not, and then I just fall right off the damn track. See, bad things will happen, but, and I say but, like me falling there. Here's the thing, though. I'm still in this. Granted, I'm out of coins now, which means if they ram me, then, I'd be stuck for a moment. I'm gonna admit, I hate that mechanic. I hate it so much. But just because I'm in last, think about it like this. I'm still... See? I get good shit. That's the thing. I get good shit, like a star, the mushroom, and then I'm about to... Amazingly, I didn't fall off the damn track there, but just watching this is making me tense so fucking hard. Like, my hands are shaking just watching this. That's how intense this shit was. But no, and right now, since I'm so far behind, I have to balance between being very careful and being reckless, because I need to catch up in a big way. Even if I only finish in 4th, which, well, there he goes. I think Yoshi's ass just flew off the track. But even if I finish in 4th, it's not the worst thing, because I'm still well ahead of Toadstool at this point, as long as I don't rank out and royally fuck up the rest of this. But, see, perseverance and the hand shaking like mad. Trust me, I remember. You don't forget. Even if you do say you forget, you don't fucking forget, because you cannot. And I only recorded this live probably about a week before doing this pre-tape. So I remember. It wasn't that long ago. And the fact that, I went from last to 1st in just a few... I made the comeback. And got an extra life on top of that. I don't know, is it the number of coins you get that gets you an extra life? I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure how that works, just because Super Mario Kart wasn't my thing. Mario Kart 64 was the one for me. But no, we're still well ahead of Peach. That means, realistically, I could probably finish 4th on... Yeah, it's like I could finish 4th on both this and goddamn Rainbow Road. Makes me want to fucking choke someone. Trust me, if I ever have to do Rainbow Road again, it will be way too fucking soon. That place was a nightmare. That is the stuff nightmares are made of. Trust me, we'll be doing it. Although this track, not a picnic in its own right, but if you can make the the careful moves and things of that nature, you can really put yourself ahead of the computer pretty good. But yeah, it's the damn ice everywhere. It's not even the water or anything like that. It's those damn breakable ice blocks that always seem to hold me down. But no, and I'm still doing pretty good. I'm ahead for now. The fact that I'm even doing this well, because at this point my hands had to be shaking so bad, and I was about ready to throw the damn controller out the window. Ooh, and I fucked up Peach, I could tell, because I just saw her going off the map. I can actually, that's the weird thing, I can actually look at the map and see what's going on. Something I could not do in the other, on my other file, or when I'm playing live, because, yeah, and wow, Bowser almost hit me with something. Wait, did I lap him, though? That's crazy to think. The fact that I lapped someone here, that's how good I did on this race. That and putting Peach down, that means on Rainbow Road, as long as I don't rank out, that's the thing, as long as I don't rank out on this damn track, it'll be fine. But, the keyword is not, or the keywords are not ranking out, and guess what, that's easier said than done in this madness, especially on Rainbow Road. Everybody knows Super Nintendo Rainbow Road might be the hardest track in the entire fucking series. And I've played all 8 games. This track is a freaking mess. Actually, I've beaten all 8 games at this point, but this track might be... because no rails. The turning isn't exactly perfect, and the lack of rails... yeah. And the best part is, I get a little reckless, try and cut corners, which both hinder me and help me, because you need to pull everything possible that you can out. Like falling into a goddamn pit, and then watch this. Mario just shoves my ass right off the track. Here we go. This is why Rainbow Road sucks, because of shit like that. I have no coins left, I'm falling off the track, thwomps are gonna be in the way now, but hey, I got a star. Although, the fact that speed... well, there I go again. See, this is where things start to become a little worrisome. Because you keep falling off the track. And the fact that you can only... Like, you can't go too... And then you keep crashing into the thwomps at the end. I hate those damn thwomps at the end, but it's basically just one crazy mishap after another. It's fucking Rainbow Road. What do you expect? Actually, no, it's it's Super Mario Kart Rainbow Road. Rainbow Roads after this were nowhere near as crazy. Trust me, Rainbow Road 64 was actually one of my... And then... Yep, fell again. Do you think I'm gonna somehow manage to pull this off? Well, you know what? I wouldn't have included it if miracles didn't happen. The good thing is I'd say crazier shit has happened, but this is Rainbow Road. That's about as crazy. Get off my ass, Koopa. Get off my ass. See, it's funny. I know how it goes, and I'm still tense as all shit, because look at that. We're in the rank out position, and we're on the final lap. Good thing is we got a shit item. That is not going to help us. Well, maybe it will. Ta-da! Yeah, you can go over the thwomps. Although, shit, in hindsight, looking back, that would have helped at the end here, because... Hey, it's 4th. You know what? It's 4th. It works. It works. Whew. It's funny. I'm not even doing this live, and I feel tense. I feel tense. I'm actually shaking. I knew I was gonna be fine. That's how bad this Rainbow Road course is. That's how bad this madness is. But see, we won, and we almost got perfect, which is the crazy thing. We almost did it perfectly. Either way, we still had enough points to stay ahead of Peach and actually get another gold trophy. So, points to us for doing that. Hey, we've gotten all gold so far. Congratulations! But the journey is... Yeah, we're a super expert, but the journey isn't over yet because we still have one more video to go. So join me next time when I bring us the last video for this project. Until then, as always, thanks for watching.